And rolling. Oops, I had to change the cameras there. Little different sequence this morning on the cameras. Computer crashed again overnight. At any rate, we're rolling up and down the fingers and we are online and live and in action down to the palms. And the pads of the pinky. And the thumb. Down to the wrists. Up to the knuckles and across. And good morning, Richard. And we'll take the ball into one hand and squeeze between the thumb and index finger. Middle finger. Ring finger. And then the pinky as Bill joins us. And over to the other hand, index. Middle. Ring. And pinky. We can go around the back. Switch. 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 And switch. Names at the waist go through the legs. Switch. Switch. And switch. Put the ball on the floor. Assess how the feet feel. And step the ball in the middle of the foot, pressing down 3 times. Up to the knuckles, once on each. Roll across the knuckles. Roll across the top of the heel. Press down just below the ball of the foot. At the side of the top of the heel. And in the middle of the fifth metatarsal. Roll down each of the bones. And scribble. Three, two, one, release. Reassess, repeat on the other foot 3 times a minute. Up to the knuckles, press on once. Press on each. Go across. Top of the heel. Press in the 3 spots. You roll down the bone. And scribble. Three, two, one, release. Get the ball out of the way. Reassess. And shake the tree. 3, 2, 1. Center, twist at the waist. Swing the arms. And center. To do the earth grounding exercise, hands are going up and down the front of the spine as you shift weight from one channel to the other. Up on the toes, down on the heels. Hands expanding. And take some steps forward. And then elbow towards the opposite knee. Slap the opposite heel in the front. And behind. And then take a cross step with the twist in the front. And walk. Or march. Or jog. So today we're going to do the standing core and leg exercises, kicks and things like that. No squats. I think I'll do those. But you can do whatever you want, including what you're doing. You get the heart rate going. Just keep doing it. Or anything else. As long as it's safe. Tibetans after class. Want to go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's 10. 20. And 30, 2 breaths. Interlace the fingers, bring the hands up. Reach up. Come on your toes if you can. And come back down and bend back if you can. Back to center, then to one side. And then bend to the other. Back to center. Lower your hands, press out. Bring them down. Interlace fingers behind the back and raise the fingers up. Squeezing the shoulder blades together. Go a little higher. Come on down. And shrug. And then swing. And do a backstroke. And then breaststroke. Extend the arms, tap the shoulders. And then bring one shoulder, one arm across the body and press in at or above the elbow. And then the other arm. And then one arm behind the back. Pressing down and in. And then the other. And warm it up, you squeeze the shoulder blades together and hold. Release. Squeeze. Release and squeeze. Release, grab both elbows above the head and rock side to side. And then extend one arm, fingers up, pull back. Fingers down. Flop the wrist and make a fist. Flop and make a fist. Wiggle and make a fist, I should say. And then other hand, fingers up. Down. And flop. And then down, rotate the neck. Go the other way. Nod. And go to the shoulder. Instead of bring your hand over the top of the head, cup the ear, look up, or gently. And look down. Still tugging. Same thing the other way. Looking up. And down. And let's do a side lunge. Go the other way. And grab stick. You're gonna put one leg out in front, put the stick behind it. Slide down the stick, lift the sole of the foot and wiggle. Come on up, press the sole of the foot against the stick. And then bring the other leg out. Stick behind. Raise the sole, wiggle. And then press that foot against the stick. And come on back to center. It's simple. You stick day, flip flops. And then big circles out. And in. And then laterally in one direction. And then the other. Bring the stick behind the back into the swick of the elbows and twist the waist. And then lean back if you can, otherwise keep twisting. Come back to center, tuck in the chin and peck like a pigeon. And then bring the stick up to the shoulders, twist the body, keep the head and hips facing forward. And then bring the stick up over the head, down below the waist, up over the head, behind you if you can, otherwise just the top. Drop your shoulders and push out. Bring the stick to one side. And add it near the top, swing behind. And then the other. And then bring the stick to the middle, hold on with two hands, one hand or a finger or two as you step back. Scrunch your toes into the ground and come back onto the fifth metatarsal, creating a big arch and hold. And then rock to the first and back to the fifth. Keeping the toes pressed into the ground. Three, two, one, and stop. Bring the stick to one side, come up on the toes of the other foot. If you can, move the foot around. If you can't, just keep on your toes. If you can, lift the stick. And if you can move the stick, do that. Go as far as feels safe for you. Three, two, one. Down other side with the stick. Other foot on the toes. Moving it if you can. Three, two, and one. If you want, you can hold on to the stick. We're doing things like kicks. Or be next to a wall or a pole. Back of the chair, something to grab onto if you need to. But if you don't need anything, that's good too. We're going to do 10 kicks up. In front. One leg at a time. And then the other. And then we're going to kick behind with the knees locked. And then the other. And then we'll go laterally. Other. And now we're going to alternate on this. We're going to tap and come across, and then we're going to use the other foot, tap and come across. and 10. And then some butt kicks, same leg, 10 times. Other leg. Hip rotations, again, only go as high as is right for you, same leg, 10 times. And then elbow towards the same knee and alternate the legs. And as always, you can continue doing that, or if you can, cross your hands and we'll go to the opposite elbow. Alternate. And that's that. Take some breaths. We're doing alternate nostril breathing. Closing off the right nostril, inhaling through the left, and closing off the right. Exhaling, closing off the left, exhaling through the right, and inhaling through the right, and then back to the left. 5 rounds. Here we go. Release the hands together. And on the cheek ball. Center to breaths. Opening your hearts. Pausing on this inhale. Exhaling and sending it out. And centering 2 breaths. And Onion chief above. Scooping it from below. And oh, mistake.
Thank you, Tom.
Oh, you're very welcome, Mira. Have a great day,
See you
and
tomorrow.
I'll dig up those McGill things.
Thank you so much.
Sure. Nina,
Thank you.
all right, have a good one.
Thanks. You
Yeah,
too.
Bill,
Thanks, Tom.
you're
Appreciate
welcome.
it.
How's your Achilles?
It's a little better today in the last couple of days,
Oh,
but
good, good.
other stuff crops up.
Uh,
You know, they say if it's not one thing, it's your mother. Okay, have a good
All
day.
right, you too. Richard, you gonna do the Tibetans? Okay, good. I'm gonna start. Oh, you on? You good? All right.
Do you hear me?
Gonna start, you.
Yeah.
At your own speed, up to 11. Very good.
Good.
Couple of breaths, we're gonna hit the ground. On our backs. So in the modified version, the soles of the feet are on the floor. The hands are usually by the sides, but if you need to support your lower back, put your hands back there. Behind your head if you need to support your neck. Head, neck, and shoulders come up at the same time as the soles of the feet, and then back down. In the regular version, the legs are extended. Again, you can put your hands behind the back or behind the neck if you need, or behind the head if you need it. But otherwise, come on up and down, up to 11 times. And then take 2 breaths when you're done. We're going to get on our knees. Hands are on the hamstrings of the glutes. You can rock back on your knees if you can't do back extensions, but if you can, you come back and forward. Up to 11. Your best when you're done. And then turn around. Sit down, hands by the side or behind you. Either way, or you can also put the soles of your feet on the floor in the modified version. But in the regular version, the legs are extended again, and we're gonna come up into an inverted table either way. One. And two breaths again. Turn around. All fours. For the modified version, tabletop. To cobra. Regular version, down dog to up dog. Either way, up to 11. And then come around. Cross your legs, take a couple of breaths. And I'm gonna rotate 6 times one way, 5 the other, either sitting up or bending down. In the middle of the 11th round, we're gonna stretch out and do a round of box breathing. In the center, left and right, 4 in for hold, 4 out for hold. And here we go. I'm switching directions. And stretching out, box breath. Over the left knee. And then the right. Coming back up, we're gonna reverse the position of the legs. What was on top goes below, what was in front goes behind. We're gonna start in the opposite direction that we did last time, do 6 that way, 5 the other. And 3 more rounds of box breathing. Here we go. Reaching. And stretching out box breath. All right. And looking. And coming up. What's up now?